What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy D Left back with another post-game recap as the Lakers defeat the Denver Nuggets 105-96. I told you guys, man, the Laker lucky jacket coming through once again. Win number 18, man. They were talking all that smack where the haters at now. Guys, crazy game. We needed AD. We needed Bron to step up big time. My predictions were accurate in pregame. I said 25 apiece, and that's exactly what they got, man, with 10 and 10. On point. I'm telling you guys, super hype, man. The jacket remains undefeated this season. Let's get it. That's why we cherish it. I'm telling you guys, this game was too close for comfort. They started off hitting mad threes in the beginning, and then eventually they try to go to the paint, and that's why we clamped them up. Anthony Davis, you read the title properly. It's the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's freaking go, baby. AD helping us get major wins. Not only Defensive Player of the Year, but he's also been an MVP candidate, man. He has his imprint all over a lot of these victories. LeBron James as well. Has been sensational on both ends of the floor, especially down the stretch. He's been closing games. Love it. But yes, the lucky jacket comes through once again. And I got to say, the bench, sensational today. Rondo, Alex Caruso, and especially Dwight Howard killed it. So you got to love it, baby. One time for the haters, man. Where they at? Lucky Laker jacket coming through. Kuzma, actually, he played decent. He stayed more aggressive in this one. He wasn't making everything, but you know what? Kuzma's starting to get more aggressive. That's what we need from him. Once he continues to get into his flow, he's going to start doing his thing, man. But everybody was sensational, especially the role players. Again, Caruso came in, provided some spark. Crazy dunk putback, man. All that gets the bench energized and gets us going. Dwight Howard, Jokic could not contain Dwight Howard on the glass tonight, man. Did his thing. Troy Daniels came in knocking down a couple of threes. Love it. That's right. Hey, shout out to Lakers squad. She called it within the first 5 minutes of the game. She was like, this is going to be a win. She could tell. Shout out to her for that. I mean, I hate to say it, Lakers squad, but you're probably going to hate me for saying this, but I called it as soon as I put on this jacket. Now I'm just playing. But real talk, the Lakers, sensational on the road. You know, we had the flu. The refs were atrocious again tonight. The refs, horrendous. They were disgusting. Like, they tried to get the Nuggets back in the game every time we made a run. But the Lakers somehow, I don't know how, but somehow kept making a run, baby. And you got to love it. Great win, but I'm frustrated with how Vogel is using Kuz. Kuz about to continue, man. He's about to continue to get better. I saw the aggression tonight. He was attacking. He was being aggressive, and that actually opened up, the lane for Dwight to crash the glass and get some offensive rebounds. That's all we need. As long as he stays aggressive, we will be great, man. Not worried about it. Anthony Davis, the job he did tonight in the paint, especially down the stretch. How many blocks, deflected passes, and stuff has he had this season down the stretch, man, to win us huge games? You know what I'm saying? And then, again, my boy said it right here. Frank Vogel has been great down the stretch, rotating the right players. Rondo, sensational tonight. Even hit a big shot in the fourth quarter when we were kind of sluggish and kind of like reverting into going in a slump. Amazing. So, all in all, you got to be excited. Anybody who slanders Kuz after a victory, I'm not even going to address it tonight. I'm just very happy we get this win, man. The jacket came through. The fam came through. Everything's all good. Howard, amazing. Dan, how many points Kuz have, Dan? I mean, if you're trying to troll me, it's not going to work. James said, thank you, bro. He said, lucky jacket for the Lakers win. Yes, sir. And we're going to save it. Again, I'll have you guys vote in a couple of days when you want me to bring it out for sure. Brian Navarro said, maintenance donation for out magical jacket, Dan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the donation. Jokic is a beast, but tonight you can tell he really struggled with our defensive athleticism in the paint. 6 points for Kuzma. I'll take it. But what I liked about him is he stayed aggressive, and that's all he needs to do. It was close for comfort. It was too close for comfort. This Denver Nugget is not the number 2 team in the West for no reason. Oh, and by the way, what are the critics going to say tonight about this victory, that it was an easy win? They're the number 2 team in the West for a reason, and they showed it tonight. He said the Rockets lost to the Spurs. Harden 11 for 38. It is what it is, man. That dunk by Kuzma was crazy. Then come playoffs, you're going to hate Kuzma? No, I'm not. I'm a ride and die, man. I'm going to stay with my boy. He's going to be fine. Trust. He says something is wrong with the Nuggets. They don't look the same. You know what's wrong with them, Lakers squad? We ate them up tonight. We destroyed them in the paint defensively. We did a great job. We had chicken nuggets for dinner, and pretty much you have to give credit where credit is due. Our defense in the paint was great. Perimeter defense still struggling. They're still getting a lot of wide open 3-point shots. Every time they get an offensive rebound, kick it out to shooters. Our rotations need to be a little bit sharper versus teams like these. So, but defensively in the paint, amazing. She said Jokic is out of shape. No, it's not even that. That's his style of play. He's a flat-footed center. That means he stays on the ground. Brandon McCullen, thank you, bro. He said, where are the easy schedule excuses from the haters? I have no clue, man. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, bro. He said AC Fresh came up big in the clutch. That's what he does. The bald Mamba does not hesitate to be crucial down the stretch. Now, here's the thing. Some players, their stats don't show up in the stat sheet. But this man right here, man, he averaging a whole 5 points, is killing, making an impact down the stretch of games. Great passes, putback dunks, a slashing ability. Did you guys see when he got in transition and he just attacked Jokic? I love that, man. This young guy right here, Alex Caruso, he's only 26. People think he's like 36 because of the hair. But the man is 26. He has amazing hops. He's not afraid of the moment. He's shown it all in all, but you got to be happy, man. You got to be happy for him. He deserves his contract, and he continues to show it. Dwight as well. Dwight, everybody who trashes our bench night in and night out, they don't give enough credit where credit is due. Rondo and Dwight were single-handedly the best bench players tonight besides Caruso, and they have been, those two guys, since they have been with the Lakers, they have been sensational this season. So, got to love it. He said Caruso needs to start over KCP. That's what is Vogel thinking? Nah, I like what AC Fresh does off the bench. He's like a little spark plug, man. He comes in, and he's an efficient player. Say Troy Daniels is up, though. Is it up, though? Troy Daniels hit a couple of clutch threes down the stretch. I don't know why he didn't get minutes in the end, but that's all right. Coach knows what he's doing because we got the victory, right? Let's go, Lake Nation. Win number 18. Let's get it. Again, the critics have been hard on us, so we got to throw it in their face when we get a good win. Tonight was a great win versus a great team, right? Number 2 team in the West. I don't want to hear nothing from Skip Bayless, right? He said, no Caruso, bench guy for sure. Jameson Mesa, thank you, bro. He said, 80 doing work on defense in the fourth. This man, not only is he the defensive player of the year, but to me, he's a top 5 MVP candidate. Forget about the numbers. He's putting up great numbers. This man has had an impact almost every single fourth quarter down the stretch. That's why we are 18-3. He's a huge reason for it. Sensational, man. We haven't had a defensive player this good in the paint since Shaquille O'Neal, to keep it 100. I know people don't like it when I make that comparison because Shaq already won championships, but AD's going to get there, man. He's going to go down as one of the Laker greats, so long as he stays here for several years, which he should. But not only is he defensive player of the year, he has my vote for a top 5 MVP candidate for sure right now. Averaging 25 points per game, 3 blocks, getting in his hand in the passing lane. I'm sure he's averaging probably 1 steal per game. From a big, that's sensational. There's guards out there that don't even average that. Crashing the glass. What is? I have a question for the chat tonight. Now, you guys normally ask me the questions, but I have a question for you guys. When you see players like LeBron James and Anthony Davis at the point of the career where they are at right now, because earlier, I would ask you this about LeBron earlier in his career, he would say his shooting is his weakness. But for right now, how they are right now playing, what is each of these players' weakness? I don't see much. I really don't, man. I don't see any weakness from these guys. We have 2 players with no weaknesses. When they play hard, they're unstoppable. 2 players. Now, you tell me who else has 2 players around the league with no weaknesses that can beat us in a 7-game series, because I don't see any. Put the role players to the side. I'm talking about the 2 superstars on our team. I'll take those 2 over any. You know what I'm saying? So if we have 2 MVP candidates with no weaknesses, good luck to everybody else in the league in a 7-game series. They don't want to see us. That's all I got to say. I rest my case. You said free throws for LeBron? I guess you can mention that, but I think in the clutch he will hit them. I think he will. 80s turnaround baseline jumper. That's not a weakness. That's not a weak. Trust me, man. This guy's a beast in the paint. I told you, Dan, every loss, 3-game win streak coming. I foresee a bigger win streak, but yes, I'll take anything I can get right now. Because the schedule, according to the critics, is going to tell a lot about our team. So let's start with a victory tonight. They said Troy Daniels showed up tonight. Yes, he did, man. I'm very happy. I keep telling people we have enough shooters. They want trades. These guys just have to step up, and tonight they did. Our bench was great tonight. Brian, thank you, bro. He said, Dan, Jay J Ball be talking trash about Kuz. They all do, man. It's a trendy thing, I guess. It's what's hot right now. Is people having knee jerk reaction type reactions towards Kuzma. But it's all right. Let them talk, man, because they're gonna be really quiet real soon. You're gonna see it because I'm gonna rub it in their face just like they're rubbing it in mine right now, talking about Kuz is trash, blah blah blah. All right, I can't wait to say, you know what I always say on Twitter. So. You said LeBron 7 for 7 at the free throw line tonight. I think we needed all those free points. And we missed some free throws down the stretch. Dwight missed like 3 out of 4 down the stretch in the fourth quarter. AD missed 1, but we still found a way to win. Shout out to the Lakers lucky jacket, baby. I'm going to hang this thing up as soon as I'm done with the video. He said, it was the jacket, homeboy. Go Lakers, freak the haters. I see you, dog. What's up, Father of Bass? How you doing, man? He said, what's your favorite anime series? I don't watch anime a lot, man. But the one that I did see, because it was recommended to me by my nephew, was Gurren Lagann, and that thing was badass. So if y'all haven't seen it, y'all got Netflix, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I don't watch too much anime. I guess if you consider Dragon Ball Z anime, yeah, I grew up on that. So probably, bro. Did you see AC's sick-ass dunk? Yes, sir, man. AC Fresh be getting up there, bro. Now I understand why Caruso doesn't have hair on the top of his head, man, because he gets so high up, he brushes it on the backboard every time. I mean, this man probably leaves a patch in every backboard in the NBA. You know, that's 30 different arenas, man. So, you know, my man AC Fresh doing work. Man, I love him, though, man. I love everything about him. You know, I love the ball spot, all that good stuff. He said, I got to give credit to KCP's defense on Murray. Yes, he was great. He was great. Yo, KCP has been great for us. Not just knocking down shots in previous games, but his defense has been a lot better. Crazy, man. Nah, I never sold a jacket, bro. I've been offered a lot of money. This is truly my lucky charm for years. You guys have been witnesses to it. There's a reason, man. There's a reason. He said, Dan, Rondo was key tonight. Rajon Rondo, he doesn't get enough credit, man. He's a great playmaker. He's still an elite point guard in this league. He just, obviously, he's not an elite scorer, but he's added the three-point shot to his arsenal. He really doesn't have many weaknesses now if he's hitting that shot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Rondo to me, has been great. He's been, since we got him last year, a lot of people hated on him last year. I thought he was great. Now, sometimes he makes a boneheaded play here or there, but that comes with being a great point guard. You have to experiment, and sometimes it's not always going to work. But for the most part, his passing has been on point, playmaking, and now even his three-point shooting. Guys, if I told you 5 years ago that we'd have Rondo, we'd have Dwight Howard, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, potentially DeMarcus Cousins, these are elite household names that have been doing damage in the NBA for years. You know, that we'd have all these players, you wouldn't tell me we're not winning the championship. So keep that same energy. Look at our arsenal. These players have been disrespected for years, myself included. I disrespected Dwight. You know, I keep it 100 with you guys, and he has redeemed himself. Rondo has caught himself a second win in a career. He was a journeyman after he left Boston. He didn't fit in anywhere, except for the Pelicans. He was great with them. But, you know, we have a crazy roster, and I fail to see how these NBA analysts fail to see that, right? How could you? We have guys that have been to the finals, guys that have won MVPs in the finals, you know, guys that have been great, man, like Rondo. Like LeBron. So thanks, Jameson. He said bench play and rebounding advantage lead to the win. That's true, man. That matters a lot. Our squad is elite. Absolutely. And they're only going to get better. That's why I keep telling people that are hating on this team, Kuz is going to get better. You know, the chemistry that Anthony Davis and LeBron have is going to be better. But how about the chemistry that Caruso and LeBron have? What about the chemistry that Rondo and Anthony Davis have? Those guys played a couple years back with the Pelicans, and they were sensational. 80s feasting. I don't know if you can notice how many lob plays that Rondo hits LeBron and AD with. That's great, man. People thought we were going to lose that when we lost Lonzo, by the way, who has had an injury play season, man. Prayers up for Lonzo Ball. But we didn't lose much of the playmaking because we still have Rondo. We still have LeBron. We lost some fast breaking maybe when we lost Lonzo, but all in all, man, it's been great. If the Lakers need another scorer, I don't see it. I don't see that we need that at all. If anything, we just need another perimeter defender. Iguodala will fit the bill perfectly. Scoring is not this team's problem. We've dropped 130 this season. We're capable of dropping 150. Scoring is definitely not the issue. Matter of fact, if you've noticed, this team is so talented offensively that if we put together like a 5 to 6 minute stretch of consistency, we win the game, man. We win the game. That's how good this team is. All they need is like a 6 minute stretch of consistency. Believe it or not, I see when they make these little 5, 6 minute runs, they go 15, 20 points. Unfortunately, right now we haven't got to the point where we're putting, 10, 12-minute quarters together. But when we get there, guys. Hey, Dan, love the rebounding tonight. Shout out to Danny Green. Low points, but he has 7 rebounds. Yeah, Danny Green is going to get better. I know he will. I believe in the kid as well, man. He's done it for many, many teams. Danny Green's one of those guys that he can become a streaky shooter. But when he's on, watch out, because he's one of the best in the NBA. Rebounds, ball movement, steals, and hustle. Absolutely, Brian, and thanks for the donation, bro. Vincent, what's up, bro? He said, save that jacket, Dan. It might wear off. Now, this is the reason I only pull it out every once in a while. People that are new to the channel, subscribe, man. Y'all going to rock with me through this journey and see how much this Laker Lucky Jacket comes through in the playoffs. We're going to need it. Trust me. But this is why I only put up the poll every once in a while. It wasn't voted on last game, so I put up the poll again today. Thank God we wore it because I feel like we needed it. But to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to pull it out tomorrow again. I don't want to wear out this look. I'm going to wait a couple of days. Probably the next time you see this jacket will be the Clipper game. Maybe one time before that. But I know the Nuggets were serious, man. The Nuggets are a serious team. I've been telling you guys since preseason. The Denver Nuggets is a team nobody talks about. They have a little bit of everything, man. And all in all, just because the Denver Nuggets lost tonight, don't take them lightly. They're a very good team. And that's why I picked the Denver Nugget tickets from my boy Q, who blessed me with some, because I wanted to see a good game when I go to Staples Center. So I'm going to be blessed enough to sit there in Staples Center. Great seats, by the way, in the level 200s to watch the rematch of this come December 22nd. So I can't wait for that, guys. I'm super excited. I'm not sure if I'm going to vlog it yet or just do pregame and postgame, maybe on the way home from the game. I don't know how I'm going to go about it. I'll probably have you guys vote in the poll section. But I can't do both. I can't vlog and do pregame and postgame. So it'll be either or. But part of me just wants to be selfish and enjoy the whole game, man. But I also want to share the journey with you guys. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited, man. December 22nd. That's 2 days after my birthday. Birthday's December 20th. So, I love it. He said, Dan, do you have a cricket in your room? I'm in my kitchen right now, and I guess it's right outside the window. Yeah. He's celebrating the Lakers' victory as well. People won't give Danny Green the credit he deserves until the postseason, just like Rondo. Look at what he did with the Raptors. Exactly. I'm not really concerned about DG. I just want to see him play a little bit better. But I know DG's a baller, man. He's done it his whole career. He said, you deserve to enjoy the game, Dan. Thank you so much, man. I love Staples Center. It's probably my favorite place on earth. It's not. I don't know if there's anywhere that makes me happier than Staples Center. Truly, I feel like I'm at home. He said, too big, too strong, the Lakers. And I can't wait for tomorrow's game. Tomorrow at Portland, that's another tough game to win. Unfortunately, I won't be pulling this out because I want to save it. But hopefully we get that victory regardless, man. Dan, did you see how the Nuggets players kept flopping? They were trying to draw some soft fouls. And the league rewards them for them. They reward them for those flops. Like the LeBron James charge where he did the spin move, man. He didn't even put his whole weight into that. That's crazy. Oh, it's Utah. Is it Utah? Oh, okay, it's Utah. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's Utah, the Jazz. Thank you guys for correcting me. Yes, the Jazz. Well, that's also a tough place to play in, and the Jazz have been struggling. So those are the most dangerous teams. When they're struggling, they're really looking to have a bounce back every night. Thanks, Jay Bell, for the donation, bro. But I don't appreciate the comment, bro. How can you say that? You said, I'm loving DG as a Laker. I'm donning his jersey real soon. Nice, T. Absolutely. Danny Green's a baller. We know what he brings to the table. He did it for the Spurs, and he did it for the Raptors. So this is one guy that knows how to win at every level, and he's going to contribute before the night ends. He said, Mike Conley is out tomorrow again. I wouldn't rest my laurels on that simply because, wait, what? Hold on. I'm sorry. This guy's been trolling me for a while. Don't tell me you're the same guy from Instagram. Check this out. He said, Dan will never criticize Kuz. You sell out because his mama follows you? Really? Okay. I will never criticize Kuz. I'll tell you when he has a bad game. Now, there's a difference between criticizing and doing what you guys are doing. What you guys do is completely turning on players. So if anybody's a sellout, that's you, man. And by the way, you're not the greatest ever. You're probably the greatest loser ever, bro. Seriously, I can't believe you calling me a sellout. Like, that's so insulting. I have always kept it 100 with you all the way through. You must be wet between the years. You probably just joined. But you know what? Just like you can join, you can leave, bro. I don't appreciate the disrespect. We just won, and you still complain about Kuz. Get off the man's jock. Seriously. It gets old, man. It's getting really, really old. And by the way, that sounds like, hey, are you mad because Kuzma's mom follows me and not you? Is that all it is? Because seriously, like that's some hater stuff right there, man. Seriously. Like I'm supposed to be mad Kuzma's mom follows me or something, bro. It's a blessing. When you get on my level, you will understand. Until then, man, keep your comments to yourself. But seriously, that's ridiculous. Like I've been like this about all our young players, even when you guys were destroying again Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell. Go back and watch my videos. I always defend young players because they have a lot of room for growth. I'm not going to turn on them ever. You know, I'm not going to turn on them. No matter what you say, you keep saying because Kuzma's mom follows me. Honestly, that's just hate, man. That's all that is. Hey, they want me. This man sent me so many messages. I think it's the same guy from Instagram. If it's not, I apologize. But this man sending me messages, even a voice message, talking about, you got to keep it 100 and basically to trade Kuzma. I'm like, that's your opinion. I'm not turning on the man. We're barely 20 plus games into the season. You want to turn on him? Go for it. But please don't try to indoctrinate your sentiments onto me. I have a mind of my own. That's why I have this platform, man, because nobody can influence me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you try to influence me by calling me names, calling me a sellout. That's only gonna light my more fire under my you know what. So it ain't nothing, man. But all in all, I'm gonna tell you what. You want to hate on Kuzma that much? Go for it. I'm not stopping you. But once you come disrespect me, that's a different energy right there, man. He said, Dan, I love Stu Lance on commentary. Stu Lance keeps it 100 all the time, man. Just like me, you know. Stu Lance is an OG. You know, when the Lakers do something wrong, he'll call them on it. But you know, for the most part, he's hilarious. I love Stu Lance as well. Yeah, I had to unload on him because I'm getting tired of him. I addressed this man on Instagram. I addressed him on basically every platform, and he's still hating, bro. It's crazy. Like, the man can't get over the fact that Kuzma's mom follows me. That's ridiculous, man. By the way, Kuzma's mom is pure class. I would never like to bring her name into it or nothing like that. That has nothing to do with the way I feel about Kyle Kuzma. You guys know he's been one of my favorite young core players, and he continues to be that because he's struggling doesn't obscure my point of view on that. That's crazy. Ridiculous. We're 18-3, and we got people crying about Kuzma this, trade that. Seriously, man. 19-3 tomorrow. Remember that. There you go. She called it here first. Troy Daniels showed up some bit. He can do that. Troy Daniels could do that for sure. You know, again, we have to believe in our players. But they're role players for a reason. They're not going to show up every night. But when they do, you know, they're going to be great. He said, if KCP came back, Kuz can too. Honestly, I don't feel like he ever left anywhere. He had maybe 2 to 3 bad games, and people are already crucifying him. It's crazy. Crazy, man. You know, and not everybody. I respect all you guys, man. You guys have, again, you don't have to agree with me. It's okay if you want to trade the man. Just don't disrespect. Like, that just, there's no reason for it, man. Let's keep the energy positive. Let's keep the vibes going great. We're 18-3, guys. We really shouldn't be complaining about anything. You know, to be honest with you guys, we shouldn't be complaining about anything. But it's okay. We're nitpicky. We're going to complain. We're going to criticize. But just there's a difference between criticizing and disrespecting. What the man just said right now, calling me a hypocrite because Kuzma's mom follows me, ridiculous. Have I ever changed my stance about Kuz? Okay. So, I mean, educate yourself, man. Don't just talk. And I'm sorry if I was too hard on you. I mean, you're still getting blocked. But, you know, Dan, do you ball or play soccer? You come across as a noob, respectful. Okay, here we go. All right, somebody else wants to join the block party. I got you, J-Ball. I got you, bro. I come across as a noob because I don't share your point of view. Perfect. 18-3, and you still crying. You still crying, man. So, I mean, you tell me who the noob is. And by the way, that was racist. I play soccer because I'm Hispanic. Okay, I'm probably a better hooper than you. That don't mean nothing, man. He said my Lakers are 18-3. These are Flipper fans. I mean, this guy donated to me, so I thought he was cool. But I mean, I'll take your money. You're welcome. He said block the haters. I'm gonna block them, bro. I'm gonna block them because they really shouldn't be crying about nothing. We won. They're talking like we lost. That's crazy to me. It's a block party, man. Hey, everybody who wants to hate, tonight's the night. Come through. I'll make sure to invite you to the block party, man. I'm like the Kimbe Mutombo tonight. I'm blocking every single one of these noobs, man. They hate us because they ain't us. That's right. He said, AD wants JJ Redick. We gonna trade Kuz for Redick? I mean, hey, man, keep dreaming, bro. I'm not gonna block him for that. That's his opinion. You know what? Me and Anthony Davis share one thing. You know, we can both be Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna be that on this channel right here. Kuz needs our patience. I will never give up on him. Thank you. There you go. There you go. According to the last guy, you must play soccer too because I'm wet between the ears, right? He said we won and people talking about trading Kuz. Isn't that crazy? I feel like these new NBA fans that haven't been watching for years. Honestly, I feel like they get too emotional, man. They root more for the name on the back of the jersey than the one in the front. They want stats. They want something to brag to their friends about, I guess. And if he doesn't give them that right now, they're gonna, stab him with a knife. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. He said, Dan, D12 on the pick and roll. D12 on pick and roll has been sensational. Him and LeBron have developed such chemistry that sometimes I question my own narrative of starting him or benching. But I like what he does, man. I like what he does. It's because you're not fist bumping there? Oh, my bad, bro. There you go. You get the fist bump. Free Dome said, concern about Quinn Cook and Kuzma plays better as a starter. Concern is always okay. I'm not too worried about Quinn, though, because he's been doing it for a while. I've seen what he does, bro. I've seen what Quinn Cook does. So I wouldn't worry too much about him. But, hey, if you're concerned, you're concerned, man. But I appreciate the donation, brother. Thank you so much. That was a championship road win. You know what, Jonathan? People are underestimating this win already. Like, Laker fans and haters should both, take this into consideration. We had the flu, which is never an excuse, but still, we had the flu. We're on the road coming off of a blowout loss to Dallas at our home, and we bounced back nicely. That's championship DNA right there. The jacket comes through. Absolutely, bro. It's a good job on what you do, bro. Lakers gang. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Then I get nervous when coaches sit LeBron on the 5-minute mark in the fourth. You know what? But Coach Frank Vogel has done such a great job of not setting him for extended periods of time. Like, he just buys time for him in certain places. I respect that. Dan, ignore the haters. I've ignored them long enough, bro. Thanks for your suggestion. I've ignored them long enough. I'm just going to start blocking them. They get really annoying sometimes. And you just want to backhand them like Serena Williams, Is it Dan, Bron and Brow weakness might be running what? By the way, we didn't see enough of that pick and roll. I want to see more of that. He said Bron and Brow's weakness might not be running pick and roll enough. If they do, give us the O'Brien trophy. I agree, Keith. If we can do it a little bit more, great. But I think maybe they're saving it because they don't want teams to game plan for it. Maybe they're saving it for crucial moments. Not sure. You're not too hard. He deserved it. Thanks, David. I appreciate you, bro. Dan, remember the ranting days? Yeah, man. Hey, I can get emotional too, man. I'm a fan just like you guys. So he said, block me, Dan. I dislike Kuz. I don't block you for disliking anybody, man. Just be respectful. You don't have to agree with what I say. But seriously, some of these people are making crazy comments, just super disrespectful. Dan, I also think Kuz is forcing his shot because he worked so hard on his three-pointer over the summer, and he wants to showcase, but that he can be a pure shooter and scorer, but he's losing his defensive game. He's going to be all right, man. I think day by day he's going to get better. Trust. Troll detector going off today. It's all right. They want to troll. They want to join the block party. I got them, man. Detail, I got you, man, but I think we should start worrying about Kuzma fit with the team. Seems like coach is not drawing plays for Kuzma. And Kuzma's always been that guy, man. They don't need to draw plays for him. He's going to get his where he can, you know. And like you said, there's going to be an adjustment period. But to give up on a man and trash him, and then trash me because I don't trash him is ridiculous. Like, come on now. He said, Kuzma's money, he's confident. Shooters shoot. We'll see what happens, man. I'm over the whole Kuzma argument. The jacket has to be something like 30-2. Something like that, right, Jonathan? I'm telling you, man, over the years, this jacket has been just great to me and now to us because I share that with you guys. So I'm truly blessed, man. I don't know what it is about it, man. It's like The Mask, right? Like the movie The Mask. When I put it on, just magical stuff happens. It's crazy. Dan, don't make Dan be the Lakers and have a block party. Dan with the block and steal stole the fool's money who donated just to hate. That's crazy, right? I mean, he's going to give me money and then hate on me. I mean, he's like a Sour Patch, but the opposite, right? First he's sour, then he's sweet. Now, he was sweet first, and then he turned sour. That's crazy. This was a statement when to shut up the haters. If we do it tomorrow as well, that'll be great. If we can win in Utah, that'll be amazing, sensational. And then I would really like to tune in to hear what Flip Bayless has to say. Free Dome, thank you, bro. He said, Danny Green should come off the bench. I trust Coach, man. He's done great decisions so far, leading us to 18-3. So I'm not going to question what he does, but I respect your opinion, bro. Love the jacket. It's fire. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. They just keep stomping the haters all day long. I'm going to do that. You guys remember? I used to do that early, man. Like early in my days when everybody was like, trade D'Angelo, trade this person, trade that person after they would have a bad game. They I don't know. That kind of lights a fire in me, man. The Compton comes out. So, I mean, let them keep hating, bro, but I'm going to keep smacking them. That's easy money for me. David Howard, thank you, bro. He said, my first time here, and I just want to say you're doing a great job. Hashtag go Lakers, Lakers forever. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you and your donation, bro. Welcome, bro. Welcome. This is well, we try to make it as peaceful as possible. You know, it's a lot of great Laker family here. Some people really aren't Laker fans, and they'll show up, but I do my best to, clear that section up. Dan, who are your all-stars in the West? Still too early, man. I don't want to give anybody too much credit. I want to see again around after December. That's when I start making that prediction video, and it'll come out. It'll come out. I got you then, though. Great question. Lakers are tied with the Bucks for the best record in the league. Those Bucks have been great this year as well, and they have had kind of an easy schedule. But that's again, they're taking care of business. You can't hate on the team for having an easier schedule. We all family, Dan. Sorry for snitching. I just love me some Kuz, though. He says, for snitching. No, you're good, bro. Dan, do you think the Bucks are for real? They've always been for real. As long as you got Giannis out there, man, they have a lot of length on that team. But I still fear the Philadelphia 76ers a bit more. Especially because Ben Simmons has kind of stepped it up a little bit, man. So, Bucks on a 12-game win streak? Hey, they're doing their thing, man. Out in the East, though, nonetheless. If they're in the West, you have to question, would they be dominating the same way? The West is a little bit tougher. What's my record for the jacket? I'm not taking count. If somebody could take count, that'd be great. You know? When are my highlights coming out? Again, man, I can't play and record myself, so that's tough. I never go to the gym with any, my friends go, but we're all on the court. And I guess maybe I can grab like a stand or whatever. But actually, the last time I was at the gym, they jacked my boy's iPhone X. I think it was a 10. I'm not sure if it was a 10 or 11, but man, they jacked them. So I don't like to take anything valuable. You just can't trust people nowadays. He said, nah, bro, Dan only uses the jacket sparingly. Yeah, I definitely don't use it every other day because I do truly believe it. It's just not a gimmick. I truly believe in its luck, man, and its worth to me is really high. So I pull it out during crucial moments, and like I said, it's a 90 percentile guarantees a victory. So we undefeated outside Staples Center. That's a huge stat, by the way. Were you the one that told me this pregame? Huge stat, and we continue just being road warriors right now. He said, Giannis and AD for the future. If we ever land Giannis Antetokounmpo, this will be the scariest team of all time. And I'm serious. Giannis and Anthony Davis, that would be a combination the lights of the world has never seen. Even though LeBron is kind of being that with Anthony Davis right now. But Imagine like Giannis is younger and he's still getting better. Scary, man. Lakers need another 20-point per game score. Kuzma hasn't been consistent. I mean, need is a strong word. If we were, again, if you flipped our record and we were, 3-18, then I would agree with you. I'd say, you know what? We need another third scorer. But we're 18-3, have the best record in the NBA or tied for the best record in the NBA. And so I don't like to use the word need. By the way, scoring has not been our problem this season. It has been, when we have lost, it has been on a defensive end and offensive rebounds, giving them too much. Couple more questions, guys, before I get off. I've been on here for close to, it's already been 35 minutes, so I got you guys for a little bit longer, man. Luka Doncic is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. He's perfect for what the Dallas Mavericks want, and I'm sure he's comfortable there. Dan, what do you think of our record will be in 2020? I don't know. I haven't thought that far into the future, man. Or maybe you're talking the rest of this year, next year. We'll see. Nice live stream, Dan. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you too, Brian. Thank you so much, brother. People don't understand how hard it is to be 18-3. I feel like we're not appreciating this team enough. People talking about trades every other day. Like, when was the last time you heard of a fan base be 18-3 and then just trying to throw, players under the bus and say we need a third scorer? Like, I feel like, to be fair, I feel like it's not the fans' fault. A lot of the times it's ESPN. All these little side shows and podcasts, for some reason they hate on the Lakers, and so that kind of rubs off on people. Now people get extra concerned for like minor little things, little tweaks that we need to do. It's good to have a mind of your own and an opinion of your own sometimes. You don't always have to listen to what Stephen A. and Skip and all these extra analysts have to say, or even me. You don't have to believe me. I'm saying it's okay to have your own opinion. And that's what I try to do, honestly, because half of the stuff that they say is crazy. ESPN and all these, Fox Sports, all these people that just talk, they just like to talk, man. At the end of the day, they get paid to talk. So I understand, right? Some of the stuff you're going to say is not going to make sense. But seriously, on the Lakers, they're just missing everything. Dan, just curious, would you trade Danny Green for Drew Holiday? 6 times a week and twice on a Sunday, man. I love Danny Green, but Drew Holiday's a freaking beast. But still, that's not a realistic trade, and it's not going to happen. So there's no point of even breaking that down. He said ESPN had short segment on Kuz after the Mavs lost. That would explain all these brainless zombies coming out just attacking me over, having support from Kuz's mom. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Detail if I was impressed with LeBron James going perfect from the free throw line. He's that dude. LeBron James is that guy, man. We are witnessing greatness. We have to appreciate his greatness because he's not going to be here forever. I think the next 2 to 3 years he's going to retire. So let's enjoy him while we have him, just like we did Kobe on the farewell. We're blessed to have King James, and he's truly won me over, man. From the moment he joined this team, he showed me his true value. No other superstar had the cojones to come over here by themselves and build from the ground up, and LeBron James did that. Now, a lot of people hate him because they're like, oh, he traded the whole young core, blah, blah, blah. But come on, guys. We're winning the championship. In the next couple of years, we might win multiples because of LeBron James making that decision, and because LeBron James facilitated a trade to bring Anthony Davis. So you have to give credit. I mean, at the end of the day, I thought that's what it was about. Not style of play and cheering for the name on the back of the jersey. It's for the name on the front, the Lakers. And at the end of the night, we want the Lakers to win championships. King James is going to lead us to the promised land alongside Anthony Davis, and that doesn't happen without him coming here. So we have to embrace him. He's one of ours, and we're lucky to have him. I hear something about Jay Crowder. Yeah, I heard the same rumor, but trust me, guys, it's too early in the season. Most of these rumors have zero validity to them. Just throw them in the trash bin. Don't even listen. A lot of stuff is just clickbait. Reason being is because everybody's still filling out their roster, and it won't be till like around late December when you start truly hearing the real rumors. So for now, if a trade goes down, I promise you nobody's even going to see it coming. I'm not talking about the Lakers. I'm just talking about the NBA in general. And if no trade goes down, well, then it's too early. So that's why, I don't talk trades till like after December. Then we can see, okay, this is what the team needs. This is where we can improve. This is who can be the odd man out. We can go there. But for now, enjoy 18-3, guys. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate the donations, even from the haters. So shout out to my haters for making me greater. And I appreciate all you guys, man. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you already haven't, guys. And wrap it up for me. I got another one coming up tomorrow, pre-game and post-game. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great night. Laker Nation, enjoy.